start streaming. YouTube kicked in pretty fast there. Okay. YouTube and Twitch seem to be working. Oh. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Legendary Expedition. Today we are on episode 3 of the Shining Force 3 playthrough. Turmoil and Aspinia, which is what I called it, because it's more for chapter 4, but I didn't quite know what to call chapter 3, because it's kind of... It opens to the larger world, but it's still kind of a self-contained chapter, so I did for chapter 4. However, last time we left off, we were in the church of the cursed Quonus Village with the spooky, scary skeletons. So now we just need to figure out, where the hell Julian went. Or Fu, I'm sorry, we need to figure out where Fu went. But before we do that, there are a couple items we need to grab. Click back into here. Need to inspect... Sorry, we need to inspect the shelf. It's not the... Is this not the house opposite the store? Am I that dumb? I must be that dumb. Yeah, because here's the store. I'm just going to rotate the camera here really quick. In this building, if you open up one shelf, all the shelves open for some reason. It's a spooky, scary town! Oh, okay, I see what I was doing. Shelf in the store, and then it's actually a crate in this house. Brave Apple. The Brave Apple levels your character up by 1. It's essentially a free level up. Use that on whoever you want to. I usually don't, just because the apples are rare, and I like to keep everyone like an even level. So I guess if someone's like a level behind and they're only at like 1 experience, I might use a Brave Apple on them. But because the Brave Apple is a level up, if you want to min-max your stats, I would go save before using the apple, and then use it till you get like... It all kinds of depends on level. Ideally, you want like 2 in health. Because at this point, you should be like, most people be like 7 or 8, maybe even like up to 10. You want like 1 to 2 to health, 1 to 2 attack. I believe you can only get like 1 defense depending on your character, and then like 1 to 2 agility. Obviously, you can get more. Some stats can get like 3, but that's rare in like early levels for both promotion or for both unpromoted and promoted, including the second promotion in scenario 3. Anyway, this place is like a battlefield. But that's probably just a coincidence. It's no use. Fu is missing. The evil power is growing stronger. Let's head back to headquarters. You betcha, Grace. Let's go back to headquarters. Why are we stopped? God, more fucking voices. Oh, shit. What is your intent, Army of the Republic? Why have you come to this place? I didn't know anyone lived in Quonus Village. It seems like a ghost town. This is not a ghost town. It is ruled by an evil spirit. Who are you? My name is Con! Sorry. I am an Elbison monk in search of a key that will save the world. So you are an Elbison monk. Oh, we finally meet face to face. You've been following me for a long time now. I had meant to greet you sooner or later. So wait. Julian has been following this guy, who's been following him to here, who's been following us? Skibbalip! I see I have worried you, Kay. Well, I finally reached my destination, but I couldn't sit still. You, monk, is your purpose here to defeat the Vandal that rules over Quonus? Did you say Vandal? That can't be. The mythical rulers of darkness? It just can't be that they exist. Fu, wasn't it? You seem to be quite knowledgeable about Vandals. My travels just happened to bring me here, but this is obviously your chosen destination. Is it your intent to battle the Vandal? Battle the Vandal. It's time to battle the Vandal! What's wrong with you, Fu? Vandals don't exist, but even if they did, how do you know you could defeat one? My father was brutally killed in I don't know why that doesn't feel right. Killed in Enric Kingdom by Galm, a Vandal who certainly does exist. I've been searching for Galm ever since. You have dedicated your life to avenging your father's death, but are you willing to dedicate your death as well? Vandals are very powerful. What the fuck is that? What is happening? How come I'm the only one that didn't get an explanation above my head? Exclamation. Something's happening. Terrible evil spirits. Could it possibly be? We'd better call everyone together. There is no need for that, Grace. When you did not return in time, we came to look for you. Then we heard your voice. I didn't know a Vandal was behind the cursed village of Quonus, nor did I know that Fu was searching for it. I'm sorry I used you, but let's focus on our situation for now. If we live, then you can chew me out. Wait, something's wrong. Qionchi, they aren't truly dead, and they're being controlled from the mansion. I have water this time instead of soda to soothe my throat. I see. To avoid a battle with our force, he sent a bunch of peons to fight for him. Vandal, you are a coward! You don't quite understand. These Qionchi are actually the villagers under a spell. If we kill them, it would really turn this into a ghost town. Leave them to me, and I'll handle it. Okay, so this battle has a special mechanic to it. There's an optional. I believe this is our first optional. No, because Irene is technically optional, though she's not hidden. Noon is one of the first optional and hidden characters that you can get. If any of these Qionchi die, these are actually all the villagers of the town, obviously, as they just said. If you kill any one of these, Noon won't appear, and that villager, whoever it kills, I don't know which one's which, so I couldn't tell you exactly which one. Or it could be like in order of precedence, I don't know off the top of my head. But if you kill any of them, you won't get Noon, and that villager will be permanently gone. So what you want to do for this battle, especially considering... Let me just make a save state on my completely legitimate Sega Saturn here. Is unequip every one of their weapons, essentially. Except for, like, maybe one or two people, like Symbios or Julian, and have them move forward. I like to go around this way, because there's enemies, or there's a bat that will spawn out of here, a skeleton that will spawn out of here, a bat and a skeleton here, two skeletons here, and then a lich and a bat from over here. Obviously those are enemies that you can defeat, and you need to defeat them. But the Qionchi will also act as enemies, and they will relentlessly attack you. So to avoid countering and killing them, check out the short, is to basically unequip everyone. Irene can counterattack even without her weapon on, so just move her out of the way, like over here, if you just want to be safe. I'm not going to do that because I want to keep my force. But yeah, do that. But you also want to keep Symbios close to the Qionchi. So if I move Symbios like just up around here, when it's Khan's turn, he's actually an NPC in this battle. though he will join you after this battle's over. Yeah, he'll join you after this battle's over, but for this battle, he's an NPC. You want to use Symbios to lead him to the Qianxi, because he'll follow Symbios, and he'll use an accessory he's got on called the Elbasum Orb. The Elbasum Orb is a really powerful accessory that only Khan has in any of the 3 scenarios, and it gets passed between the scenarios, between characters. Well, passed between the first 2 scenarios. Scenario 3 doesn't really use it. But he uses the Elbasum Orb's ability to seal the Qianxi, which means they will be removed from the battle, but they won't die. And that's what you want to do here. You want to use the Elbasum Orb on all 11 Qianxi, and then after the second battle in the mansion, when you come out, you'll get noon then, and all the villagers will be saved. So what we're going to do here is, because I can fly, I'm just going to send Julian up here. This should activate all the enemies. Oh, maybe it's just one skeleton there. Am I mistaken? Did the other ones spawn when they get closer? It might be. Or there's just less enemies than I remember. Boom! So we're just gonna move Mascarin over here so we can bonk the bat. Boom! Once again, the music in this game is utterly brilliant, and I love it. So we're just going to unequip. Oh, to unequip, you have to have an empty space, because the weapon and the accessory won't take up a space in your inventory if you have them equipped, but if they're in your inventory, obviously they take up a space. I'm going to send Hayward to kill the Lich. No, I'm just not close. That's fine. Irene, I'm going to put in the water. Symbios, going to put here, don't attack. And then everyone else, I'm just going to move forward. I probably should unequip them. But whatever. I, too, like to live dangerously. I like how when it's an AI character in the battle, they default to their... or they use their unpromoted. Well, Khan's actually the last one in the game you get unpromoted. Everyone else comes automatically promoted, starting with noon. But I love how Irene and Khan will like default to this until they move, then they're in their promoted, but then after that they go back. It's pretty funny. Oh no! Owie! Yeah, that 13 health's gonna do you a lot of good, Bat, I'm sure of it. You're a Lich. You have Tornado 3 and you just attack me? Okay. Very odd. Okay. Please don't counter. Race. Race! Okay, let's try that again. Hey, welcome to the first battle. Yeah, so a skeleton will spawn here, and I'm not gonna do that again. See, this is why I saved, and this is why you unequip everyone. Ugh. God damn it, dude. Son of a bitch! Luckily, you can still use magic, I believe. So we're going to spark 20 this... look away. Everyone look away. Actually, you know what? I haven't done Blaze yet. We'll do Blaze. Still, everyone look away. Light sensitivity warning. I do like how they still hold like the weapon animation, even though if they don't have a weapon on, they're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna hold my hands like this for no reason, because obviously it'd be completely unnecessary work to just have them animate a scene where their hands are just by their sides or something. Which is pretty funny. Actually, you know what I could be doing? I could just be moving everyone onto the water, thinking about it. I'm just gonna do this, yeah. Just make it so no one can attack me. Damn you, he's making me start over. No, this isn't the battle level grind. It's the next battle in the mansion where I actually get everyone sloggingly up to level 20. You don't need to. You are absolutely perfectly capable of promoting at level 10 and being just fine throughout the game. I just I don't know, I like getting to level 20, like max level before I promote. In Shining Force 2 I get them to level 40. Why? Because I get them to level 20, I promote them, and then I get them to promoted level 10 here. Which again, thank you, see Tornado. Which again is a massive, massive, massive slog. Why do I do it? Because. Because I can. Who's gonna stop me? You're not my dad! Or mom, or whatever. Whatever you want to be, I don't know. Yeah, the Quonus will also prioritize going after your main character. In that case, I'm going to stick you here, and just to be safe, I'm going to unequip. I'm going to drop the antidote herb, and then I'm going to unequip my Phoenix Sword, and then everyone else can just stay in the water. Bullseye. Hayward, you have 999 health. Stop stealing the Lich's 19. You absolute prick. How could you do that? I'm gonna put the crystal rod back on. Have I shown enough Tiamat yet? I think I did, right? I did. I'm just gonna bomb. Bonk. I love that sound effect. I don't know why. That sound effect brings so much joy. Showy, 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 showy.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself. You know what? That's the voice I'll give you for English. Prepare yourself. I really should just... no. Actually... Con! Are we bearing some Arctic Blast? Not yet. Not yet, Mojo. We still have this battle where we have to save the Quonus, and then we have to go beat some big blue ass. And then after that, we are indeed going to be bearing some Arctic Blasts. Don't you worry, my friend. For anyone who doesn't get it, you will. Remember back in the first part? What was the... Julian? Welcome back to the first time we're doing this battle. For fuck's sake. Stop killing the Quonus, assholes! They're the villagers! It's my fault. This is just... Like the short said, instant karma, you dirty, dirty fucking cheaters. this is my comeuppance. I deserve this. We just gotta switch to ZNA and my phone says wait for a few. How does that work? Is it resetting for a female chicken? Is that like a starter that happens, or are you just like going for wild encounters until you can find one? Oh, okay, not what I meant to do there, but that's fine. Not use, unequip. I'm not unequipping Hayward because every enemy here will attack will be up close, and Hayward obviously needs a space to attack or to even counter with. So if he gets if archers get attacked up front, they will never counter me. Oh, so one of the starters can be Chikorita. Okay. But what are the starters? Is it still just like the 3 and one of them is Chikorita, or do you just get a pick of Pokemon? 1/8 chance? Okay, so it's probably not going to take that long. Still sucks that you have to reset, though. You know what? I realized I never warned for the Elbasum Orb. I mean, this is the 3rd episode, so if you don't know that there's flashing light warnings, sorry, I probably should still say something. Probably still should have said something. Really? Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig. Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig. What? I'm usually fire types, because that's the type I like. I'm not a fan of Tepig. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I might go Totodile. I might go water. I might go water starter if I ever get ZA. I don't know why. Tepig never sat right with me. I'm going Chikorita too. That's fair. That means I take double damage, but also I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's fair. Chikorita is really cool. Chikorita is also one of the stronger Pokemon in Smash Bros. Swish, 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 swish. Well, in Brawl, I don't know if she's even in the 4th or 5th game. Because I don't have those. Well, anymore. I did have Smash 4 for the 3DS. And I did have Smash Ultimate on my first Switch that I no longer have for reasons I'm not going to get into on stream. But yeah, regardless, I do not anymore. Nor did I ever have any of the DLC, so I'm not particularly upset about not having Smash Ultimate either. Though I will always main my boy Sonic. Sonic, Ike, and Snake. Flashing light warning, look away. Still love how they didn't dub Irene, would you? Yeah. Squadio! Well, it's because she's from a distant land. She's not meant to speak whatever the common tongue is here. English. Yeah, put you here. I unequipped you, right? I did not. That's right. I had to reset. So drop the antidote herb. Unequip. Equip. The sword. Yeah. See, attack says no weapon equipped, so I can't attack. So I'm going to do another safety save on my completely legitimate Sega Saturn. Meanwhile, everyone else hovers above the lake so that they can't accidentally counter. You know what? Masquerade's in a safe place. I'm just gonna go and re-equip her. Use the crystal rod to bonk the bat into meth death. I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Whatever. I'll figure that out once Twitch takes the stream down. You finished the bite before you even bit me. You took 3 health from me. You understand now that means death, right? This song is also really great, but nothing... No theme in the game. No, like, battle theme or, like, overworld theme will beat Flowing River Like the Moon. And then, obviously, the best character theme is yet to be shown in-game yet. But we'll see it. We'll see it soon. A powerful force. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, dude. The fucking penultimate. Oh no. No, that's the formidable enemy. The powerful force is the final one, not the. Oh wow, sophisticated foundry. You know what I think about your comment? Goodbye. No views for views, no follows for follows, no subs for subs. Fuck off. Nobody wants you here. Flashing light warning, look away. I don't think you've seen Inferno. Yeah. Does this move look familiar? Yeah, we're gonna be hearing that one a lot. Expedite that shit out of here. Exactly. Sweet rave party! I was gonna say that this, that whoever's account that is, I mean, sorry, but sucks to suck, but you got a bunch of, like, letters after your name, so that was definitely just a bot account, so. Nobody likes you, everybody hates you, you shoot it, redacted by Twitch staff. I wish the Elbasum Orb had a wider range than 2. I wish it had 3. It would make this battle go so much faster. This battle always takes so long, simply because I can't just kill everything. I have to wait for Khan's slow ass to finally get around. Alright, other Kyonshi, you know what to do. Go to the left, not the right. What did I just say?! God damn it. He's got 3 fucking turns instead of 1. Yeah, Khan will follow Symbios, or K, sorry. Will follow K. Unless there's Kyonshi in the way of his AI path, and he'll go for those first. But then after that, he'll still follow Symbios. Khan will also never attack the enemies, because his focus is obviously the Kyonshi. What's another really good theme? Like overworld theme. I can't remember flashing light warning, look away. I can't remember. Rain Thunder! I can't remember the actual name of the song, but the one that first plays in Railhead, the bow bow now now, that one's also really good. It's upbeat, it's pep, it makes you feel good. Am I gonna have to go the other way since all the Kyonshi are just kind of consolidating themselves over there? I don't know. Find out. He's attacking Khan. Interesting. I'm actually gonna have to turn around. Interesting. I mean, nothing about this playthrough is normal, so something new happening is always fun. Masquerade all by yourself alone over there. Elvasum Orb. Showy. And we're just gonna send Symbiotes all the way back this way. Please don't counter. See, I know he's an AI right now, so I don't know what stats he's using, but he's currently at max health, so his counter might also be maxed. Alright, later, Mojo. Go have fun with your chickaritas. Go chickahuritas. Okay. And anyway. Oh man, I am immature. I don't want Massacre in the middle. I'm gonna move Massacre. Here, yeah. Chickahurry. Oh, okay. Never mind, I thought he was gonna get that Kyonchi. We'll just leave Symbiotes right here then. Let the rest of the Kyonchi come to us for a few turns. I want to talk about the story, but I don't want to like spoil it yet, because obviously there's a lot of stuff that is yet to be said. What to talk about? I really should have written some notes down. I forgot how. I keep wanting to say I always forget. It's not always forgetting. It's that these battles never seem to take, whether I'm doing this like cheating or doing this legitimately, these battles never seem to take as long when I'm just playing the game, because it's just me, and so I'm not paying attention to time or trying to think about like how other people might be watching this. I just kind of do it. I have YouTube playing, and I have the time going, and now I'm and going here, I'm realizing, yeah, some of these battles can take a while, you know, especially ones with special conditions like these, where essentially I have to just waste all of my turns as the characters, the enemies just go around attacking and moving. My characters are just wasting turns, because even when you don't have flying, what you would want to do is you'd have like two Kyonchi here, you'd have those. They would start eventually filing their way over here, because you'd have Symbiotes and maybe a few other people going this way, and then everyone else in your force, just leave them here. Just don't even move them at all. Just leave them there. That way the Kyonchi can't attack them, because their turns are essentially wasted. You need like 3 characters to do the damage to the enemies that pop up, and then you're just waiting on Khan. So these battles take a lot longer now. I didn't just close that, did I? No. So yeah, just sit here, Symbiotes. Wait for Khan to do his shtick, as it were. So how about that local sports team, am I right, chat? Haha! I adore this game. I don't want the 3rd stream in a row to have like a segment here where I'm just like glazing the game, because obviously everyone knows how much I like this game. If I were to compare Shining Force 3 and Shining Force 2, like from just a truly objective spot, I think the story of 2 would be a little bit more impactful in the way that it happens, because obviously Scenario 3 has like 3 separate stories that are stitched together, but it's still a one big story, and like digging deep into the lore, Bullzome as a threat, technically not as big of a bad guy as Xeon in Shining Force 2. Because Xeon is like the king of the devils, and obviously this is retconned a little bit, because Shining Force 2 came before Shining Force 3. Duh, no shit commentary. But in the lore of the Shining Force series, Dark Dragon, Dark Soul, Xeon, and Bullzome were all like from like a hell dimension, It's not quite a hell dimension. They were all fighting to become king, king of the devils, king of the underworld, and stuff like that. Xeon won. So out of Shining Force 1, 2, 3, and CD, Xeon is actually the biggest bad guy in terms of technicalities like that. So in terms of story, 2 actually does have more impact for the world. But I think 3's story just... I don't know, it seems to resonate with me more. Probably because it's a bigger game. And so there's more to it and stuff. It's 3D, it's newer. This is the one I've played more than 2. But if someone were to say 2 is the best Shining Force game, I wouldn't even fight it. I honestly wouldn't even fight it. 1 is also great, but 1 definitely shows its age. It definitely shows the... It is definitely the first game in the series. And that's not always a good thing. I mean, it's good that we got Shining Force, but it's the stat growth and stat tree in that game is all over. It's essentially random, especially because when you promote, you lose stats, and you have to work those stats back up again. So in Shining Force 1, when you promote, you lose stats, which makes you wonder, should you promote anyone at all? Yes. But, I mean, the answer, the question is still there, which sucks. In 2, you might get a couple points bonus on promotion, but it's really not that important. It's just kind of like a cool transformation. And in 3, you gain stats, which is why I like 3. Because it makes sense. The village is quieted down. However, that doesn't mean we've defeated the Vandal behind this. I'm still sensing evil energy from within. If we want to revive Quonus Village, we must brave the dangers and enter this unholy mansion. I'm well aware of the dangers, Khan. I came here to defeat it, and I'll fight it, even if I have to go in alone. Well, I guess this is goodbye. I wish you the best of luck. Now hold your horses there, you egotistical pieces of shit! Kay is right. Fuck. Why was there such a delayed laughter on my end? Kay is right. Listen, both of you. We never said we wouldn't battle the Vandal. A Vandal can plunge this land into darkness. They are enemies of all sane men. We can't run from this. But are we ready to face it now? This is not the time to be rash and leap into things prematurely. Proper preparation will prove to be our best ally. In any world, there are men of purity. Your courage is impressive. For now, allow me to join forces with you. Khan, the Master Monk, joins the force. Again, if this was a regular stream, he'd join as just a monk. This task will be difficult. Once we are rested and prepared, we will return to battle this Vandal. And now you could just go right in. However, there are some things in my inventory I need to go drop off. So we're going to go do that really quick. And then in a complete mood swing. This happy go lucky music. I keep wanting to say go jolly. I mean, I guess you could say go jolly. I guess I never went over who can use what kind of weapons. Well, I guess it's not super important. I don't know. Alright, let me just do that real quick. Yeah, it's as I've said before, Symbios, Median, and Julian are the heroes. They're the only ones that can use 4 types of weapons. They can use swords, rapiers, blades, and knives. Dontares and Sybil can use lances, halberds, and spears. Mascarin and Grace can use rods, wands, and arcs. Hayward can use arrows, shells, and quarrels. Albright can use axes, maces, and tomahawks. Irene can use gloves, claws, and cestices. And Eldar can use wings and swords. She can only use 2, right? She can't use another one? Let me, Uno momento. Oh no, she can use rapiers as well. Okay, I was like, I don't think she can only use 2. I thought it was only ninjas that could use the 2 kinds of weapons. So yeah, she can use swords, rapiers, or wings. Anyway, now that unnecessary lesson is over with. Now would be a good time to save if you were doing legitimate, because this battle... This battle is actually a legitimate jump in difficulty if you're not prepared for it. So I would highly recommend if you're playing this to save, because this is easily the first battle where you can get to level 10, like really easy. Like the liches and skeletons in here at level 9 give like 15-20 experience. It's like they really wanted you to get promoted in this battle, which is probably evident by the fact that Noon is your first character that starts promoted. I see you are not satisfied with my servant's welcome. I can't begin to fathom why anyone would dare challenge a Vandal, but it's your life to throw away. The Vandal is at the far end of the 2nd floor. He must have set several traps for us. That voice! You brought a monk of Elbasum with you! That was not in the... Ahem! This is unexpected. I shall still destroy you. Go, my loyal servants! Crush them all! It's certainly a Vandal, but somehow it feels different. I don't care how it feels, Khan. Let's go wipe the floor with this Vandal. Don't act rashly, Kay. This is no ordinary opponent. Be extremely careful. There is something in this battle, but I'll wait until we get to the until we get to the boss first. Right now, we're just gonna go through and we're gonna attack these bastards. Mega Trage. Kick. That is the level. That is the Lance level 3 special skill. Yeah, this is here to stop you from just going up to the fences. However, I can fly. So your rules mean nothing to me, cowards. Yeah, I would get up to level 20 in this battle, promote, and then get him to promote to level 10. And that's essentially the level they'd be at until the end of the game. Where in Chapter 6 there's a cheeky optional dungeon that will that you can do over and over again to essentially level grind. Flashing light warning, look away. $131 demons, Jesus. Yeah, like I said, summons are incredibly powerful. Alright, Eldar, I don't think I've shown you off attacking once. Go!
Bloody spin!
Boom! Boom! Bloody spin! Irene, you next! Punch the skeleton's teeth in! Hell yeah! Khan, my man, you're up. Yeah, because they're both monks, they have the same attack animations. Just with different models. Hayward, split the bat in half.
Bullseye.
Yeah, that'll do it. Julian, get rid of that bat. Julian, I choose you.
Prepare yourself.
Or Fu, I choose you. Ooh. That is not that animation for that weapon. But, you know, you're not supposed to have it in this scenario at all anyway, so it just uses the same animations as Afterburner. Which makes sense. See how much faster these battles are going? I mean, even normally, I'm probably... Even in a normal game, you're probably still one-shotting the bats, honestly. Not even gonna lie there. You also want to make sure you destroy those 3 barrels, because there is an item you can get going through one of those doors. So you want to make sure you get that item. There's also another secret character you can get. Yeah, sure. Let's see how it does against 3. Again, flashing light warning. Look away. Won't be able to kill these guys? I mean, it should, right? They still have semi-low health, even if it's tapped. Okay, yeah. Oh, 55 damage. Okay, that's still a hefty, decent amount of damage. Ah, those sound effects, though. She's the white mage! Why is she eliminating all of our forces like this? We'll just do a quick Tornado 3. Get rid of these barrels. Equadio! I think in terms of, like, player character themes, the Scenario 2 promoter music is actually my favorite in the entire game. It's... I mean, this is triumphant. This is yeah, we're winning. We've overcome the obstacles. But the 1 and 2 just gives this is like triumphant. We're gonna win. Scenarios 2's promoter is I'm gonna fucking kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I love that. I love that so much. We're gonna move Julian up here, and we're just gonna smack the skeleton.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, see, that's supposed to be the animation for Force Edge, which is this weapon's special ability. That didn't activate that cutscene. Interesting. Oh, I guess maybe because I came up on that side and that's not what the game is expecting. So wait, can I just skip that cutscene altogether then? Whatever. I'm still going to show it off. Oh no, I need to defeat the skeletons. That's right. That's right. Ooh, a stun bomb. That is the level 1. Uh-oh, it got dark. So, you have managed to come this far. I'm afraid I'll have to sully my hands and deal with you directly after all. Oh dear. Abdark. Bring it on, you Republican scum! Ooh, and that's a new enemy. Vandals are supposed to be immortal, but he seems much weaker. We should be able to defeat him, Kay. Let me first use the Elbasum Orb on him. With it, I can weaken his defenses. Yes, this is the mistake I make all the time, is I try and just go in and attack without doing that. You can't. He's invulnerable. Yes, even with my stats are the way they are now. I'm stuttering now. I need to calm down and think for a second. Even with my stats as they are now, Abdark is completely immune to all my attacks. It'll just say 0 because of the Dark Shield from the power of the Vandals. So you actually need Con to go in first and use the Elbasum Orb on him, which will damage him for a little bit, and then we'll get rid of his shields, so that everyone else can then go in and attack him. However, you don't want to immediately kill him on the spot where he stands, because in that spot, there is actually something you can grab. So instead, what we want to do is we want to bring other people in, and just get rid of the small fry first.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself. Xiong. God, I also love that thing. Bam, 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 bam. Says Irene, ban that lich. Thank you, Irene. Sybil, ban the succubus. The succubuses can actually cause... Alright, Sybil, you're fired. Succubuses can actually cause a bit of problems because they can cast the charm spell, which will take over, or which will essentially swap the person's, you know, like a confuse spell, except instead of just attacking anyone, you will only attack the other side, which makes it even more dangerous. And we don't want that, so obviously we're going to get rid of it. And then we're just going to pile everyone in here, which is exactly the opposite of what you want to do in a normal battle, because Abdark has Spark 1. Which would hurt if you're...
My powers.
Behold my powers. That is why I love the English voice acting. Did you hear how corny and, like, cheesy that was? However, now that he's moved, we can move Symbiotes right here, we can inspect, and we'll find the Dark Matter. Dark Matters are just like Mithrils, except they make dark weapons, which are cursed, but usually have a really powerful special attack, and can give extra bonuses at the cost of canceling a turn, and even damaging yourself sometimes. So it's like a pros and cons. It's one of the most powerful, or there's only one dark weapon for each category, but it's the strongest weapon physically in that category. There we go again. It's the strongest weapon in the category, so you just kind of have to choose. Do you want to sacrifice the... Do you want to sacrifice the possibility of losing a turn at the cost of more power, or do you just go for a regular weapon? I always just go for a regular mithril weapon, just because they're not that much weaker, and you don't have a chance of losing a turn. Nope. Items, use, equip... Use accessory. There we go. Elbasamor breaks Abdark's magical barrier. Abdark takes 18 damage. And now that his shield is gone, we can watch Dontares one-shot this guy. Dontares, ban this man! Bah! 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 Screw you, Vandal! I win, prick! And Dontares receives the potion. We did it! We defeated him, Lord K. No less an opponent than a ruler of darkness, a Vandal. It wasn't your power that defeated me. I only succumbed to the power of Elbasam. Don't think your abilities are so great. I'm not nearly as strong as my brothers. Your monk's meagle powers will be useless against them. A lesser Vandal. So it's true. Then my search for Galm continues. Galm is one of the strongest Vandals. Do you think a pathetic mercenary is plotting to seek out Galm and actually thinks he can defeat him? That's humorous. Don't take us Vandals lightly. Why did you form an alliance with Garvin? And how did you know we were coming? Why do you want to know these things? Are you by any chance Benetram? I know Bulzome is a Vandal king who ruled this area long ago. The Bulzome sect has been very active recently. You seem to be a servant of Bulzome. Are you helping to resurrect him? Has Bulzome awakened already? Bulzome, your enemies have come! They are trying to prevent your awakening! Avenge me! Ah! And it just disappears into the vanish of the void. What the fuck was that? When Garvin first came forward with steam technology, I was immediately suspicious of a possible tie between him and the Vandals. I see. The Vandal civilization of 1,000 years ago had technology such as this? So both the Republic and the Empire have been manipulated by Garvin? Was the Bullsome sect also responsible for the abduction of the Emperor? I don't know, Dontaris. I have yet to see all the details. There is still much to be understood. We met by chance, but if your destiny is to battle the Vandals, I would like to travel with you for a little bit longer. How about you, Fu? Since the danger of the Vandal is averted for now, I will stay with the K army. But if Galm... Oh, what a surprise this is! I thought I was a little late, but it seems I've missed all of the excitement. To be sure, he was an old and weak Vandal, yet the K army was victorious. I underestimated you. You are the Bullsome High Priest Pasanda. Were you the one responsible for leading us here? I see that almost becoming a victim of a Vandal has not changed your charming vitality and directness, Sir Dontaris. Dontarls. So, you are a Bullsome High Priest. I, Khan, a monk of Elbasam, promised to one day settle the score. I see, an Elbasam monk. Benetrim, I commend you for acquiring such an interesting tool. Scooby-Loo. You are not yet worthy opponents, but perhaps I should show you a nifty little tool I acquired recently. A tool you acquired? You will see soon, I promise. Please take good care of it when you do. I don't like the sound of that. Hopefully it's not a character that we have to spare to get in another scenario. Wow. Honestly, that sounded better in my head, but that just sounded super cheesy and obvious. Anyway. That priest was Pasanda, was it? She's gone. Terrible, evil power. She's no normal enemy. We seem to bump into the most interesting opponents. If a dominant Vandal is resurrected, chaos will sweep over the land. We'd best be prepared, or at least try to be prepared. I think our first priority is to get out of Imperial territory. We've been so preoccupied with Vandals and Bullsome that we forgot where we are. It's almost dawn. Kay, the village should be back to normal. We must depart as soon as possible. Quonus Mansion. Go in this door here. Grab the treasure chest. The large mithril. You never want to forget any large mithril. Behind the barrels. I'm pretty sure they made the barrels. Yeah, in this room should be a black ring, which is a cursed ring, but increases your stats. And then there's one more treasure, but it is not in the mansion. However, we also don't want to leave the mansion just yet. There's one more thing. One more thing we need to do. What is all this? This is the steam technology that he was talking about.
It's a failure! Well, well. I've not seen you before. Are you a new servant of the Master?
No, I'm not.
Huh? No human would ever dare enter this mansion. Something must be amiss. Wait! The Master's unique aura! How come it's gone? I see. The Master has been defeated. How could a Vandal be defeated? Yet he has. There's no mistake. I can't stay put like this. I was helping Governor Garvin's research. When the Master took over as ruler of this village, I was forced to continue my work. I created this steam-powered armor because I dreamed of a day that I would finally be free. Now the day has come and I can put this creation to use. I'm going to run around outside.
I have no idea where the hell I pulled that voice out of. But luckily, he's not one that talks very much. But yeah, if you want to get every character, you need to see that scene of Ratchet. So you can see the hole that he blew in the wall there. Because you need to run into him 2 more times before he joins your party. Ratchet is another one of the optional hidden characters. He's also sucks. I never use Ratchet in my main force. I level him up, usually off screen, if I'm recording and stuff, just because it takes a while. But I level him up same as everybody else, because I want everyone to be the same level. But he's definitely one I always keep in my reserve force. He's not good enough to justify. So anyway, as I was talking about, Mr. Arctic Blast over here. I can control dark power, but my ability to summon was my undoing, and resulted in the Vandal controlling us. I've always been proud of being a magician, but now my pride has been shattered. Republic or Empire matters not to me. To get revenge and regain my pride, I shall help you fight your war. Noon the Wizard joins the force. I don't know why it plays this theme. This is the only time we hear it for a character joining. My magic is a collection of the finest secret techniques. I shall show you my magic's real power. And show us he will. And with Noon, that makes 12. I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, with Noon makes 12. And he learns Freeze. But there is one more item. We need to leave out this gate. Originally, this gate was closed. This gate doesn't open until you finish the mansion battle. In which case, we can come over here. Back over here into the windmill. Or the windmill area. And this is, in here, we'll get another stat boosting item. What you need to do is flick the switch. So this thing starts rotating. And then walk underneath it as it's horizontal. And then you can grab the Bright Honey. Bright Honey, I think I've already said, increases your... Oh, maybe I haven't. Brain Food increases your MP from anywhere from 2 to 4. So same thing as with the rest of the stat boosting items. Go to a church, save, use the Brain Food, and try and get 4 for your MP. Because obviously you want the biggest stat. Tim McKinstry, welcome to the stream. When you expect to... Just when you expect to get a new character, Shining Force you tease. Yeah, Shining Force likes to do that, especially 3. Don't worry though, we'll see him later. However, in place of Ratchet, we did get another character. We got Noon, who's a magician who has the absolute best English voice acting in any game ever made. Oh. Let's take a quick pit stop back in headquarters, drop off some items that we got. Because obviously I don't need to use any of these. I'm just showing where they are, or you can use the guide linked in the comments of the first episode on YouTube. That way you can just follow the Jumison guide instead of you know, if my voice is too grating on the ears. And then we want to get out of here. I lied, we don't want to get out of here yet. We need to come back to the store first. This isn't the store. That's the wrong side of the house. This is the store. Let me in, please. This is the first store in the game that has an accessory shop. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't have any really good accessories right now, but if you need something for someone else, the silver ring gives 2 defense and 1 luck, the bracer gives 2 attack, or the battle bracer gives 2 attack, and the protect bracer gives 3 defense. I would always invest in defense more than attack, but you guys can do what you want. Or obviously luck is probably the best stat, so the silver ring would also be a really good pick. However, I don't want anything from you right now. However, from this item shop, we can bother this lady. She's got 2 items. She's got the Power Undies, which can only be worn by female characters. I don't know if I've said that before. And then she's got one more item that we need to bother her enough for. Yes, hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. I'm not going to keep doing that. We're just going to keep bothering her until she sells us the goddess tier. Because like I said, sometimes these ones can be picky. The item shop lady always seems to be pickier than the weapon shop guy. And I don't know why. It seems weird that they would have different haggle mechanics. I hate it when it takes this long. I know you have another item for me. Stop being stingy. I have the gold. Thank you. And then we talk to this guy. He should have one deal for us. The bronze rod, which would be a nice upgrade to Mascarin right now. However, obviously I don't need it. The accessory shop will always have the same haggles as the item shop as well. But though that means it also has the same haggle chance. Does the weapon shop have an upgrade to the weapons here? Yeah, the steel knife is an upgrade to the bronze knife that that Symbios and Julian would have. But there isn't any more upgrades for anyone else. It's all just the same thing. So you can get an upgrade to your knife here. And now we take one more pit stop here. And then once we tell Benetrim to be our item donkey, we want to leave Quonus Village, as we need to get out of Imperial territory as fast as possible. Because I'm tired of being here. I'm sick of these motherfucking Imperials in this motherfucking land! Once we cross the bridge, we will be in Baron Province. The Empire may have soldiers there, but at least it's Republican territory. Skibbity-lip. We can't let our guard down, Kay. As Antari said, Baron Province is overrun with Imperial troops. It seems they prepared for us as well. Look, a large force guards the bridge. How will we deal with a force that large? Simple. We're just better. We're built different. General Franz, please come look in the direction of Quonus Village, the Republican army. There they are, the K-Force. I've heard news of them and their exploits for some time now. I respect his skills greatly, and for that reason I shall crush him so that he may die in battle. At least he's a nice Imperial. I can't believe he brought such a huge army. Skibbity-lip. To mount a frontal assault when so badly outnumbered is not exactly wise, Kay. We must stay north, maintain our mobility, engage them on our terms, and keep them scattered. And by that, what he means is send half your force up this way, and send the other half of the force this way. Man, I got 2 moves in, and they've already called for... Oh, shit, it's Spirial. He's called for reinforcements, and it's Spirial? Oh, we're fucked. What is this? The gods! He sent for reinforcements even with such a huge force. What? General Spirial, what are you doing? Must hurry before the flyers get to the Albusum statue. Spirial, you're acting strange. Weren't you pursuing the Republican army? You were reported missing. Must hurry. Urgent. Oh, I skipped the text box. She almost seems possessed by some bullseye magic. Could they be using her to destroy it? Destroy what, Con? The Albusum statue in North Baron Province. It is the guardian which protects us from the Bullsome invasion. Ah, fuck! If the statue is destroyed, Albusum Village will be in great danger. Please hurry, Lord Kay. We mustn't let them get there first. Damn Republicans! They're planning a full-scale attack! General Spirial, assist me with the approaching Republican army! She is not going to. Also, that's not Spirial's voice. I need to give... Her English voice is like a deep feminine. I don't quite know how to do it. I'm going to kill you. And now that we have our force split, more enemies are going to appear. Franz and his force is going to head straight down, and we are going to head west. And they're fighting each other. Interesting. So it's not just Spirial, the whole force is possessed, and they're attacking their own army. Wait, they're attacking their own army. No, my EXP! We must get there before they destroy all my EXP. Also, this proves that Spirial has the most powerful force in the Empire. Because her White Knights do so much more damage to Franz's forces than Franz's will ever do to Spirial's. Oh, it's still facing the other way. I just realized that. Oh. I don't know if you're still here, Tim. Who's your favorite character in Shining Force 3? Scenario 1 specifically. We'll kind of narrow it down a little bit. Do you have a favorite character that's not Symbios? Because he's the main character. For me, my favorite characters will always be the ninjas. So either Hagen or Mrosme. One of those two will always be my favorite. Because ninjas are cool. Ninjas are really cool. Alright, we're going to do this way. Oh no, that's right. Or no. Wait a minute. Why isn't it going to hit those guys? Or is it just because they're not? It should be hitting 3 more than it looks like it should. Yeah, see, it's glowing there. We'll find out. Flashing light warning, look away.
Huh?
There's one. Oh no, that's a Kaiser Guard still. And there goes the Mega Loader. There should be at least 3 White Knights, right? Why didn't that hit them? That's so weird. That should have hit. I thought it was just like a graphical glitch. And anyway, here's what Mojo was talking about earlier. Everyone, get ready to bear some Arctic blasts.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
Now bear my Arctic blast. Ah! It's the worst thing ever. Oh, whenever someone. Why is it not targeting the White Knights? I don't know. I'm going to be using a lot of magic this fight just because everyone's kind of clumped together. So yeah, obviously, bright light warning. Everyone look away. It's so satisfying. That is the most satisfying. Just seeing enemies just explode like that. Yeah, see, he can target that White Knight. Why wasn't that one targeted with the... I don't know. Whatever. You'll never actually get here in time or deal enough damage to actually kill basically any of Franz's forces before Spirial's force wipes them all out. So you're... The only people you really need to worry about in a normal playthrough is just Spirial's forces, the White Knights. One of Franz's forces may survive, but not a lot of them will. Yeah, because they don't target you until after Franz's force is dead, so this Imperial Knight's just gonna get White Knighted to hell. Or I could completely lie to your face and they're gonna come attack me. That also works. Bam, Yeah, no, that one makes sense. He's attacking the main character. Sorry, I have to kill the coolest Imperial force. Oh wow, I will be able to destroy everyone. No EXP loss for me, like I needed it. Oh, you have Dominion Ray. But you're not gonna use it, okay. Oh no, Franz has Dominion Ray. The Imperial Knights don't have it yet. Okay. The fact that Franz hasn't said his cutscene yet either. I just never remember where these things are, I guess. Kaiser Guard. Ow! Alright, you're dying first. You're getting personally bonked for that. Same for you, except you're gonna get bonked by someone else. Actually, no, you did more damage. You're getting hit by Masquerade. Absolute pricks. You damn Kaiser Guards! The Spirial Army is hostile and advancing on our position. What are your orders, sir? Damn it, Spirial! Now she's done it. They've broken through the southern camp. If we Imperials keep fighting amongst ourselves, it will give K the advantage. Let the Spirial Army pass. I shall deal with her later. Just crush the K Army. Nope, I don't think so. You don't get to do that. I'm gonna Inferno everybody again. Flashing light warning, look out.
Ta?
Ta? Sorry about that. Mass explosion. Okay. Don't know why the bat didn't die. And then you can't actually attack the Succubus Lich or Spirial. That's another one of those NPC situations where they just, by the way, Irene, you're fired. Another one of those situations where they're just there on the battlefield that meant to be storytelling, essentially. Storytelling is the best way to put it. There is one item I'm trying to go for in this battle. It's a large mithril. It's actually not going west where you sent the second force. It's where you sent the first force. You want up on the road. I'll show it off when it's one of their turns. Yeah, see, if I go here, I can't attack. They're just there. Oh, yeah. Dontaris, attack the bat. At the corner of the large road, you want to grab the large mithril because again, you actually, I think you get more large mithril than you actually need, but it's still good to pick up every large mithril you can. I'm leaving that one alone because Masquerade needs to personally bonk that guy. He did 14 damage to her. She needs to get the revenge. The revenge of Masquerian. Bonk him to death. Bitch. I see your 14 damage and I raise you 203. Cool. Why? Because I can. One more time. One more time, Noon.
Now bear my Arctic Blast.
Hell yeah! Bear my Arctic Blast, motherfucker. In terms of strength of spells, Blaze is the weak, or no, sorry, Tornado's the weakest, Blaze is second weakest, then it's Freeze, then it's Spark. Which is why Spark is the highest magic cost out of anything, because Freeze level 1 is like 3, Blaze level 1 I believe is 3, it might be 2, Tornado level 1 is 2, and Spark level 1 is 8 magic, so. Pros and cons, you know, power trade-offs. Also, get blocked, Knight. You can't hit me, I'm the main character of the third scenario. Always go after the mages. The mages always go first. I've never actually finished this battle before Spiriol leaves. It probably is possible, just not the way I've been playing it. I would have needed to send everyone like directly diagonal to kill them. It wouldn't change anything. It would just like load into the next area to be like, oh, she's off the field. That means, you know, she's free. Or not, she's free. She escaped. Ooh, Apocalypse. Burn in eternal hellfire, you sinner. This is what you get for being on the wrong side of war. You don't have any attack. I'm actually not gonna be able to get there with anyone to finish Franz off. That's a little sad, actually. It's fine. Tis whatever. Wait. This isn't gonna finish Franz off, though, is it? Oh, I should have said light running lookout. Sorry. Yeah, this isn't gonna finish Franz off. Spiriol's still gonna escape the battlefield. Franz, congratulations! You're the first person in this game to survive, you know, a single turn. That's not the Vandal, because obviously you needed the thing. Ooh, counter! Julian, counter! Oh, never mind. Okay. Bing. Oh, that actually did hit. That actually did put me in an illusion. That's very powerful. Oh no, freeze. I hope I'm immune. Oh good, I am. An illusion means your next attack is just basically guaranteed to miss. Your next physical attack, you can still use magic. Ah, they got over the bridge, unfortunately. I don't know why she turns around. Oh, that's why. I was immediately about to say I don't know why she turns around because it doesn't make any sense for her to do that.
Bullseye.
Fuck off, mage. Irene finishes off the Imperial Knight. I don't need to be killing everyone. I just kind of want to. The less forces the Empire has, the better. The less they can fight back with. And then Massacre. Finish off Franz. Franz, I want you to know you only survived because I was using magic instead of physical attack. My army was unbeatable. If not for Spiriol's interference, I would have been victorious. You never defeated me, Kay. Remember that. Hail, Dystonian Empire. Ugh! Whatever you say, buddy. Keep coping in the afterlife. Perhaps General Franz was correct. The Spiriol's army intrusion may have aided our victory, Lord Kay. The fuck it was, Dontares. We're better. General Franz's death will be tough for them to take, and the fact that it was caused by one of their own. We have no time for sympathy. If the statue Khan mentioned is in danger, we must protect it, Kay. Everyone is quite exhausted. If we can afford to, we should rest a while. Should we briefly stop at that village ahead? Yes, we absolutely should. Though we are in a hurry, we could stock up on supplies and rest. Perhaps it would be wise. Here we are in our first visit to Vagabond. Yeah, that's right. I said first visit to Vagabond. Oh, look, here's Ratchet again.
Huh? Aren't you the... I remember you from the mansion. Thanks for helping me get out of there.
That was just Doofenshmirtz.
Yes, outdoor fresh air feels great. This thing is in top condition, too. All right, then. Guess I'm moving along now.
That voice hurts.
Maybe we'll meet again somewhere.
Skin. Okay. And a crate next to the bed. Oh. Sorry about that. Yep, go over here. You are Lord K of Flagger territory. My liege, King Benetrum, and Sir Dontares, also from Flaggard. So you are Justin, the soldier who was left behind by the Republican army. So what the fuck are you talking? How do you know that? He's from Edmund's unit that guarded the capital. When Lord Conrad would visit, they would always get along. Yes, your father, Lord Conrad, always took very good care of us, and our leader, General Edmund. I can't believe Edmund left you. You're injured, but it's minor. I don't see any reason you couldn't perform your duties. I had an argument with a general. I made him extremely angry, and so I was forced to leave his army. A loyal soldier like yourself? And an argument with a general? It doesn't make sense. Tell us more. I beg you, Sir Dontares. I would rather not discuss it further. I still swear loyalty to General Edmund. You can't even tell King Benetrum about it? Oh, he's got something to hide. I don't want to talk anymore. Please leave me be. Alright, sourpuss. Anyway, not that one. Okay, is it this one? It is this one. The Swift Boots. The Swift Boots will increase your agility by 5, which means agility is how it determines your... when you move. It determines when you go first. Or... determines the order you go in battle. That's the word I'm looking for. We're done here in the main tent. You need to talk to Justin there before leaving Vagabond if you want to recruit him later. In a barrel next to the fenced off area. Should be this barrel, I believe. Yep, find the health bread. The health bread increases health 2 to 4. Excuse me, there's a treasure chest here. Please open the chest. We found the Highlands map. We definitely want to keep that. Barrel in the useless merchant's tent, which I believe is this one.
For a young person like yourself, caravan tents must be pretty strange. This tent lends out aid to others. There's nothing interesting in here.
I don't know, that egg is still here. Maybe it's not this one. Hey, old lady.
I just found this egg. I'm gonna make an omelet. Would you care to join me?
No, I actually don't want to join you.
You want to buy the egg? It's gonna cost you. I'll sell it to you for 100 gold.
Yes, please.
Seriously? You'd pay that much for an egg? Well, business is business. I'll take your gold now. Odd, an egg I find fetches 100 gold. In this strange world, you never know when and where luck will befall you.
But we need that egg to get the best character in this scenario. Hold up. Maybe it's this tent? It is this one, yeah. And another large mithril. You guys are useless merchants. As a Republican soldier in the war, would you consider buying this? It's a fortune-telling gizmo. It can be your own good luck charm in battle. Sigh, I guess you don't care. You're right, I don't. It seems only winter shoppers come to our shabby tent. You don't look as if you're here to buy anything. That's alright, do as you please. I did! I stole your large mithril. Ha-ha! And then you actually can come down to here, assuming this guy gets out of the way, to the actual merchant's tent. Which you want to grab a deal from this guy. Grab a magic wand, which would actually be a nice upgrade to noon. Assuming, you know, you weren't doing what I was doing. And then for this lady, you do not want to miss the haggle from this lady. Because it's a healing ring. It's the thing that I told you was basically like a massive Aura-4. There's... Oh wait, is there still... Okay, so if you wanted a better rapier, you do get the foil, which is a buff to the rapier. Though, obviously, Symbiote uses swords. That would be good for scenario 2. The power hatchet is an upgrade to the other one we got, so you could throw that on Obright. The iron claw is an upgrade to the steel claw. That's the steel arrow. It's the same thing. I believe the middle quarrel is changed. And then the silver wing is an upgrade to the metal wing you would have on Eldar. I don't want any of that stuff, though. I want to come down here. Because we're going to drop all this stuff off, except for the map. And the egg, but I'll show you why we need the egg in a second. Drop that off. 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 That off. Bring the egg over to here. Oh, use A to open the menu, and then use the egg on the chicken. Wait, what? Wait. Does it give? No. What? Why didn't that not work the first? Okay. The hen is sitting on the egg. Clock? Something strange is happening. Bam! It's a Pengu! Newt newt! Newt newt, motherfucker, chirp! And it leaves. The bastard. Alright, that was weird. That's probably not going to become a character again. And also, before you leave Vagabond... What the fuck? Why is the menu so big? What the fuck was that? Why was the menu so big? Oh, that was weird. Okay. Fuck. Before you go to the next battle and leave Vagabond, if you want to, if you kept any of the stat items, which I didn't say before, but I probably could have. If you saved any stat items, or if you want to duplicate, any items, in Scenario 1 and Scenario 1 only, you want to give Julian as many, like, rare items as possible, so 4. So you could give him, like, a healing rain, like a goddess tier if you want. If you saved any of the stat items, like a power wine, a lucky cookie, health bread, something like that, you could give, you could put these in Julian's inventory, and after the next battle, yes, after the next battle, Julian will unfortunately leave the party, but with the stuff he'll take with him, he'll bring that to Scenario 2. Yeah, you get him in Scenario 2 as well. But then all of his items will come back into your headquarters as well. I don't know why that only happens here in Scenario 1, but it is something you can do, so. Anyway, we're done here. Please wait, Lord K. Ba-ba-ba-da. Justin, you? Skip it a leap. Please allow me to join your army. I will try to talk some sense into General Edmund. Would you like to tell us what is going on with General Edmund? No need to explain, Justin. The K Army accepts you gladly. Justin the Bow Knight joins the force. You are the first person that is going to stay in the reserve force for now. Because now that we have 13 people, you can only ever have 12. Normally. Some instances will like give you another party member during the battle, but then they'll go away after. We are very close indeed to Aspia, K. Even if death awaits us, there's no turning back now. And we leave. Yes, we've gotten enough rest. Then let us go after Spiriel. The natural order of things must have been disturbed by the war. I never see beasts on the main road. Skip-it-a-leap. That is certainly the Spiriel army. I'm surprised they've progressed so far. The Spiriel army is moving unexpectedly fast. Skip-it-a-leap. If Spiriel is after the Elsum statue, we must not waste any time, Kay. Let's move. Alright, I did actually want to go into the end of Chapter 3, but something has come up, so unfortunately I have to cut the stream a little bit short. I will try and get back on later to make up for it, but right now I do need to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and show off the return spell for the very first time, assuming I can get to Simios. I guess Fu could have done it too. Whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, it's called Egress. That's right, it's called Egress in this game. And then we're going to talk to the priest. I always like to do this manually, just to be safe. I will continue now, save one more time. Yes, no, overwrite this one. No, I will not continue my adventure. Welcome back. Master Gabriel just fell asleep. He tried to hold out and stay awake until you return. Good night, Kate. Get some rest. You deserved it. Thank you, Fairy. Alright. I'll try to be back on later, but I gotta go. I gotta go take care of some things. So, thank you everyone for joining the Legendary Expedition. I hope to see you for the next one. And until then, take care, rest in the caravan, and good luck. Bye-bye, everyone.